Now, this could be a polarizing video. Hey everybody. For this video, it's more of a topic. I'm not going to review anything or anything like that. But this is a topic about Bray Wyatt. About him, as I am recording this video, he is currently the WWE World Heavyweight Champion on the SmackDown Live brand. But here's my big question. Do you really accept Bray Wyatt as WWE Champion? Do you really want Bray Wyatt as the WWE Champion? And there's a reason why I'm asking this, because you got to think about this. Bray Wyatt winning the title. Yes, it was spoiled. It was spoiled, but we were still wanting it. We were still wanting it. You know, it's like the thought of Bray Wyatt becoming WWE Champion. There's no denying that a lot of fans, myself included, we really wanted to see this happen. And we got it. And that's great. He's definitely earned the right to be up there in, you know, as a world champion. But at the same time, him being the WWE Champion, it works, but at the same time it doesn't work. And now let me explain. If the WWE really wanted this guy to be a World Heavyweight Champion, then they should have given the belt to him a long time ago. They should have propelled him towards that title in 2014. This title win is about 3 years too late. And another thing I need to ask some of the fans out there is, are you truly happy that Bray Wyatt won the title, or are you just happy that John Cena lost the title? Because that's another thing that's been floating around here, is that, you know, fans are praising the gods above that John Cena is not walking into WrestleMania as the world champion. And that made me wonder. That made me think. Do you really appreciate Bray Wyatt winning the title, or do you just appreciate John Cena losing? You know, if you knew Cena was going to lose the title, ask yourself, would you have really cared who took the belt off of him? I mean, Bray Wyatt won the title, but would you have been just as happy if AJ Styles were to have gotten the title? Or maybe Dean Ambrose or The Miz or Baron Corbin? I mean, really ask yourself that. Are you really rooting for Bray Wyatt, or is your John Cena hate still up there? It's just a fair question. But as far as Bray Wyatt with the WWE title is concerned, WWE has not done a good job of making this guy believable as a main eventer, or making him a believable world champion. You know, if the WWE knew they were going to give the title to Bray Wyatt, then they should have known what to do with him, building up to him inevitably winning the title. They did the right thing with AJ Styles. They gave him 3 victories over John Cena. Well, they gave him 2 victories over John Cena. You had to put the title on him. You couldn't have not given AJ Styles that world title after 2 victories over John Cena. You had to capitalize on that success. You had to. With Bray Wyatt, you needed to give him success to capitalize on before he got the title. 2014, he goes into the Royal Rumble. He faces Daniel Bryan in one of the best matches of his career. And he goes over Daniel Bryan clean. That's great. But then you put him in a program with John Cena, and then John Cena just obliterates him. Cena wins, LOL, at WrestleMania 30. Then Bray Wyatt wins because of some little twerp in a black robe. And then Bray Wyatt gets literally buried by Cena at a last man standing match. See where I'm going with this? And then you put Bray Wyatt in a program where he drops Luke Harper and Eric Rowan from the Wyatt family and decides to fly solo. Then you put him in a feud. You put him in a ridiculous, silly feud with Dean Ambrose because you just, with guys like Roman Reigns and Dean Ambrose, because you don't really know what you're doing with him. Then you put him in a feud with The Undertaker for WrestleMania 31, and that was a lose-lose situation. If Bray Wyatt were to have won, it would just have been another loss for The Undertaker, and it would have weakened him and further diminished him. Whereas The Undertaker wins, you're not really gaining anything either. In fact, you're further diminishing Bray Wyatt. See where I'm going with this? And you just constantly lining Bray Wyatt up against guys just for them to knock him down, and then WrestleMania 32, you don't even bother booking him in a match. You just put him in a program with The Rock for him to get squashed by The Rock and John Cena. And then fast forward to the brand split, you're giving him some victories, but you're still not propelling him to that level where he needs to be in order for him to become a credible success, to be propelled to that world title status. You know, it's like come Survivor Series, you had him get the winning pinfall for the SmackDown Live team. That was fine. A signature victory at one of the big 4 pay-per-views. That was fine. But other than that, what have you really done with Bray Wyatt since 2014 to make me buy into him being a main event player? You haven't really done anything with him. And you've given him the world title at a random Elimination Chamber pay-per-view. And I'm now supposed to buy into Bray Wyatt being a main event player. I'm sorry, but the WWE has done a poor job of building him up to where he looks like he's truly earned that title. But at the same time, he did indeed earn their title, but by not only pinning John Cena, and he also pinned AJ Styles. He pinned the 2 guys that had the WWE title match at the Royal Rumble pay-per-view. You know, he pinned the 2 hottest stars in the same night. And then he pinned Cena 2 days later in a triple threat match to retain the world title. I want to support Bray Wyatt as the WWE champion. I really do. Because he's got all the tricks and he's got all the tools it takes to make a main event star. He can perform, he can talk, he has a good look, he can sell merch. And he is genuinely over with that crowd. That's 5 tools. John Cena doesn't even have that many. He is not genuinely over with that crowd. I'm sorry. You can say, well, Cena's more over now than he was 10 years. Get the fuck out of here. There are times where Cena still gets booed out of the building. Don't even get me started on Roman Reigns. Cena can talk. He can perform. He is a good worker. And he can sell merch. But does he have a unique look? No. Let's be honest. The colorful t-shirts and the short jeans, he just looks some random jerk off in the crowd. John Cena really does not look like a wrestler. He literally looks like a guy walking down the street and somebody just picks a fight with him. See, at least Hulk Hogan looked like a wrestler. At least Ultimate Warrior, Macho Man Randy Savage, Jake the Snake Roberts, Stone Cold Steve Austin, The Rock, Triple H, Batista, Randy Orton. Hell, at least Randy Orton looks like a wrestler. Daniel Bryan, CM Punk. I mean, these guys are more believable when they have a good look. Cena does not have a good look. He is basically a sales puppet. So he can move merch. He's got 3 out of the 5 tools. Bray Wyatt has all 5 of them, in my opinion. So, do I want to support Bray Wyatt as the world champion? Damn straight I do. But, at the same time, I don't have faith in this company to make me a believer, or to keep me as a believer. You know what? You get what I'm saying? I mean, do you really see Bray Wyatt succeeding as a WWE champion? In my personal opinion, I don't see it happening. I see him being that transitional champion, just some guy to hold the belt until the WWE is ready to give it to one of their big players. Whether it be Cena, Orton, Ambrose, or maybe even The Miz. You know, just throwing it out there. I have faith in Bray Wyatt I don't have faith in the company. Follow the buzzards. Let's just hope those buzzards don't end up eating Bray Wyatt alive. I want him to be a successful champion, but my heart's telling me it just won't happen because this company is just that fucking stupid. Thanks for watching.